Salam alaikum. Tay mon pour Ramadan we premier jour dem lendi in the Poulet Vermicelle. Let's get right into it. First of all, we're cleaning our chicken. We clean our chicken over here. Salt, vinegar, and limes will be your best friends. It does not matter how much salt you use. It will not affect it. Put as much as you need. Get bombo di bombo di bombo. Do not be afraid to bombo the chicken. Get under the skin. Get inside of the whole chicken. Especially since this is a whole chicken, we really want to take our time to wash it. Bumble bum set wet. Aprenga teko akote musuk. About 20-30 minutes, however long. In the meantime, I'm starting with my seasoning, starting with nokos. If you guys want the nokos recipe, I will make a separate video. Definitely some garlic, definitely some mutard, and this is some Indian masala meat seasoning. It is so good. Majibi mom, damasi def nyari dom like for now. Maybe I'll add some later. And then liquid smoke helps it give this laka taste. Laka taste nga baga sa ginada nga baga mo safnak safalen. As far as the seasonings, I'm gonna list them all. You can put whatever you want, season however you want. Just make sure musaf. So para nga def si so oil. And then like I said, there's no rules to this. Do what you want. But if you want your poulet vermicelle to be like mine, follow my direction. Just nga nim dore. Legi so pare sam ganado pare bum soke. Nga rahas ko ne nga dinsko nga fompo ka. Dan koy fompo bum dry. Balanga def slitzy. Slitzy na pur gubi mudugo sibir ganad bila. You want your chicken to be so tasty inside and out, not only on the outside. And a pro tip, add butter. Butter will keep your chicken juicy, tender. They totally see gooby dal. And then after, I'm gonna take my time to actually put the seasoning inside the slits. Like I said, now I'm gonna cover it up and let it sit for a few hours. The longer you let it sit, the better it's gonna taste. Trust me. So now, yorna some onions, some green pepper, some red pepper, kanibu orange. Legi, my leftover seasoning from my chicken is what I'm gonna use to season my onion sauce. And if you can season it with anything, honestly, but I like to use the same thing from the chicken. And I'm just gonna cover it up and put it to the side until I am ready to cook it. And if you guys want a vermicelle recipe and like a step-by-step, I will make a separate video because it is very time consuming. Next, here's my chicken after like 3 hours of marinating. It looks so good. I'm so ready to put it in the pot and fry it. A pro tip when you are frying, put some bay leaves into your oil. It gives the taste that it gives the chicken. It's so good, so good. Put it in your oil. I promise you, you're not gonna hate me for it. So while that's frying, I'm gonna start making my onion sauce, putting a little bit of oil at the bottom of the pan, and then I just saute some onion sauce. So legi, the leftover sauce that like the chicken marinade, I'm also gonna put that into my onion sauce, and then I'm just gonna stir it up and let it sit and cook. I will add more seasonings probably later in the process. I like to just let it get to sauteing first before I add anything else. What you're going to do is take the leftover marinade and add some water to it, and you're going to use that later on. Here I am flipping the chicken. It's so golden, so beautiful. Can you see that? Like, yeah, seasoning, eating down. Legi hanma ubi sama chinli again. Must stir around some onion sauce bit. It's looking good. It's getting brown. Sometimes it does take a minute to get brown. You have to be patient with the onion sauce. Let it cook. And now I'm actually going to add some more seasoning. I added 3 cubes of maji actually. And then I added some Dijon mustard. Mustard is like the key to yassa. You have to have mutard. You can't not have mutard in yassa, period. So no nakai def nirek. And then after the marinade water mix that I left on the side is what I'm going to put in the pot. Stir it all up. And then I'm going to cover it once again and let it sit. After about 5 or 6 minutes of letting it sit on the stove covered, I'm just going to stir it again. And I just repeat this over and over, honestly. I just cover it, stir, cover, stir, cover, stir. You always want to keep an eye on your food. You do not want to leave it that way. Now back to our chicken. Our chicken is gorge. I'm taking it out of the oil and putting it in the oven just so it can cook all the way through without burning the outsides, because I do like this color. I'm adding some more butter in between the folds and like on top of it to really have it tender and juicy as it will be. And then I take some of the marinade from the onion sauce and I just put it all over the chicken and just wrap it up and let it do its due diligence. I let that sit in there for probably about 25-30 minutes, as long as you want, honestly. And then I put it in my onion sauce to really get the taste of the chicken inside the onions. And there you have it, guys. Poulet vermicelle butok. Saf neh na trop. And it was very, very easy to make. Tune into the Ramadan series for more recipes.